Okay. This is a league match. This is a league match against kaplane. What more can I say that is not gonna make any sense? We want to attack something, I guess, because the 5 wants to be a count. What would we tax? Probably sauna? Anyways, this is a league match against kaplane. It's my 3rd and a half league match of the season. There's 3 games against Skunky that have taken place. But anyways, I think I'm pretty much mathematically out of winning the division, but that does not exclude the possibility of losing it, so let's not do that. This board, Seer draw, there's also the Son of Onto type draw, which, you can pretty much get it done with Seer Market Square Silver. I don't know what the ideal, I guess I need to think about what you would open on 3-4. You'd probably want a silver, which makes the tax on silver a bit more appealing. We might just take a conclave nothing off if I do that. You're not going to be opening silver sauna, so I don't want to bother with those. I guess you'd want to probably open double silver if you could, so let's stop that from happening. Then you just respond by doing horse traders would be my guess. Horse traders, nothing. Unless you're looking at a 3, in which case you tax count. Because everything is awful. Looking at the... No, that's... Oh, you taxed Seer. Well, that works for me. I think. So I wasn't going to buy Seer, I was going to buy Count. Alright, well, that's fine. Oh, you also had a 2-5. Well, that complicates things. What do we want to tax next? I'm sure we'll tax something. As opposed to, getting a vagrant. Let's tax conclave. I mean, what are you probably doing this turn? 4? Traders. This will be an altar. I'm just going to top deck a copper and take coins. That seems better than wiping out these coppers. Silos. It's sort of annoying. That makes your next turn decent, I think. I only discard 1, but this might trash. How many estates? 2 estates. Alright. Not the end of the world. This is closer to the end of the world. Just to say not good. Altar missing's bad. You're just gonna trash out again. Top deck 3 coins, get altar of your own. Alright. What would you be buying this turn if you were to buy something? Market Square. Just do that. At some point we're going to have to get money. Conclave or so. We have count for money. I don't know where this game's going. Takes Conclave. I'm not sure whether I want to take a Conclave or a Seer. Okay. The 3 will be a Market Square now that that's an option. I have a little problem without silos, and that's I'm probably going to be living without silos this entire game. So I'm not seeing a place where I'm going to be able to buy it. So let's take a Seer and a Market Square. Okay. I mean, that's certainly not going to be good news, not being able to get silos ever. Draw the altar. Ugh. There's Seer in there. Draw a Market Square. I guess we want to top deck and buy a top deck the altar and buy a Conclave. With the assumption that I will draw something as opposed to nothing. That would be assuming that I'm drawing the Market Square. About a Vagrant over a Haven, that's a little curious. I guess it'll be good when the provinces start coming in. Yeah. Let's do this way. It's a little hopeful, but we'll see. This gold also just beats me up. It's a possibility. Conclave Market Square here. Okay, well, this didn't quite work out as desired. Not that I think we were maybe particularly expecting it to. And I'm really hurting without silos right now. But I don't think I have resources to make that happen. Even though it really does need to. Which means I've pretty much... well, means I've most likely lost. Inability to buy silos is a new one. At least. This is going to be another altar. Gold. Doubt it. You didn't find Market Square. Either of them. I don't know that I'm going to be able to get... well, I don't know that I'm going to be able to get value out of both buys here, which is a negative, certainly. Okay. Well, this is not terribly helpful. Seer can't draw anything I want, can it? I don't think so. So let's copper. If I were to top deck an estate here and take coins, that would give me this 7. That seems like a good number to be getting to. It would be like Conclave Market Square. Top decking the estate's low appeal, but we have to hope to draw regardless. I only have one Seer there, that's not good. Additional things that aren't good. Yeah. This is feeling pretty over. I don't know that I could do a lot about it. I just couldn't hit 4. Well. I'd be surprised this is 2 Seers. It might just lock me out of the game. No, it wouldn't lock me out of the game. I'd end up with 4 of them, something like that. Okay. How do we feel about gaining a gold? I think we've decided it's probably pretty necessary. I can get like Seer silos this turn. It's a lot late for the silos, but I guess we'll say better than never. Top deck a copper, 3 coins. I guess we're not in the worst shape. We just have a lot less draw things. Just to say market squares. The Vagrant. I really think kaplane should have just taken 2 Seers last turn. It's not like as the Seers go the game, but it's... It would make life difficult for me, certainly. Well, it would make life really difficult for me to only have had 3, so... Reconnecting. Weird. It's happened a couple times in my last few matches. It's a little concerning. What are we hopeful for? I'm not sure. We have to be hopeful for something. Otherwise, what are we doing? I just left 3 coppers in there. That might not have been the best move ever. Gold here. take like a horse traders. Draw that with Seer. Not sure what I'm discarding with it. It's just like another count, except maybe a little worse. Also just take like a silver. Probably do want another gold too while we're at it. But I don't know if I can afford to be getting rid of this market square. Or it could be like Haven. Sort of Haven. Top deck 2 coppers, okay. Top deck a copper, take some coins. Province. Oh, heck, I don't know. Tax estate. Might be necessary. Let's just do that. I don't see how it gets me closer to winning, but it might prevent losing immediately. Guess you're probably just sitting here looking for a win that you'll get eventually if you just start keep buying provinces. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this was just not being able to get silos early, which is bad. Maybe I could have gotten silos early without an altar or account play, which probably just as bad. Of course, I was first player in this game, so also bad. We decided we needed more money. This idea that we could do it with gaining some gold and gaining an estate there. And that seems likely at this point. Yeah, it'll be enough. Go ahead, click your estates. I'm not gonna help you. Alright. Yeah, that stunk. And it really didn't feel like much, so just make it your start. Ooh, page. I like this game already. I mean, the start's gonna be page archive. 2 coppers, just goes out and plays them. I'm not sure if Archive or Amulet's actually better. I know we're not adding Delve. That's the clear part. It's like Page, Rangers, Workshop. You can gain potions that way, but I don't know that that's really going to be better than just getting a bunch of treasure otherwise. Well, let's do that. I think there's a... I think it ends up being a fairly weak case for archives. So it's just going to be an amulet. Better to hold the coffer and get archive next shuffle would be the idea. Alright, well, page didn't miss, so that's good. Be even better if we could find an amulet here, or find the amulet here, I should say. Darn. What's next turn looking like? Next turn is looking like I am trashing an estate and may or may not be able to hit 3. If I hit 2, it'd be another page. That might be fine. We might just take an archive here. We are able to hit 3. So that's good. This will be another amulet, I think, over another page. Have a good shuffle happen next. Well, not a great shuffle. Oh, your page missed. Didn't notice that. It won't be a great shuffle because it'll put the warrior and the amulet together, but it's fine. That's going to happen anyways. If I want to disrupt a treasure hunter, I could do like Delve Page, but I'm not actually sure I want to disrupt treasure hunters. Silver's not that bad. In a major way, silver's not that bad. I'll just make this a page. It's tempting to save the warrior for next turn when I can play it, but after a page. Well, you do have the warrior, your warrior in deck there. And I would shuffle next turn, so let's actually do this. Well, that was okay for you. Just take another page. Get up to hero. Probably time to start doing rangers. As opposed to archives, seeing as I will have a champion soon. Could also imagine adding a workshop. Not sure the ordering on that. Or if this could be another archive for now. Seeing as we won't be getting champion that soon. Soon enough, though. Feeling pretty out of it again. You're even going to get a champion before me despite the page missing. Why did that happen? Archives earlier in the shuffle, maybe. Amulet turn 3. It's all theories. Still haven't stayed around. What are we buying here? Workshop. I don't even know if that's true. It probably is. We want to get the treasure hunters here through sort of quickly. Or maybe never. Yeah, let's take them. Delve Ranger. Fine. I'll be taking Delves at this point, I think. That's a little curious. Take 1 for no reason at all. Probably going to hold the estate this turn. Just put more Ranger in deck. Possible. 2 Rangers, sure. Look at me lose. If you find a Ranger, I'm pretty sure I'm just lost. Nope. Well, that's good news. So we're going to take these last 2 Rangers. One way or another. Can I take the 2 Rangers without taking a silver here? I don't think so. I guess I can. It'd be copper, treasure hunter, amulet for coin. Well, that could have gone worse. Get the feeling we're going to be holding the warriors. I think you should just take gold there. Potion's sort of low appeal. £4. Not too low appeal. Now I get to green 2 even though I can't really do that. It's amazing how just like utterly behind I can be. For reasons. Take a silver here, maybe. I don't know what I want to gain with the workshop. I guess we should figure that out. What am I buying? If I take a silver, I can like take 2 provinces and a vineyard. That seems okay. Let's do that. Yeah, we're keeping those as warriors. This is a trash out of copper. I don't know exactly how the points math is going to end up working. I mean, at this point, I don't think it's really going to be in my favor regardless, so... So fine, I'll have to count, which is sounding like a really tall task for how well my brain's working right now. Archive. That's how you're going to draw that. This is a little funky. I guess you're just pumping up vineyards with the workshop gains. Okay. You're gonna go out on Ranger. Do you have a win? I feel like you should be able to win if you did that. Or you just think there's no point in holding the Rangers, which is probably true also. Potions. Okay, 4 vineyards, huh? Well, I don't know how 2 vineyards and 2 provinces does for me. It's undoubtedly not enough. Which means you're going to be playing for another turn. We will want to get the last 2 vineyards, that's for sure. I think I'll trash this out. Okay, well, so much for getting the last 2 vineyards. Do I even bother with a potion here? Like, what's your dud? I don't think I bother with a potion. You can just take page. Inoffensive. Coin. Somehow not thinking that, like, I particularly deserved this dud. Maybe I did, but... Province and pair of pages. Like, the assumption is you just win if you draw, regardless. Let's try to have this go well. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Like, take a state. Or take an estate with a workshop, maybe. You have a ranger down there along with an archive. So I think we're just trying to get points any way we can and hoping for another dud from you. So let's see it. Darn. Oh, that'll be game. Yeah, I'm really not feeling it. Workshop wasn't really needed. Back to my start. Hopefully this time nothing terrible will happen. What have we here? Ruin market would be the +5. This is a 2/5 that I'm not really happy with. Because we're going to be taking Masquerade on 5 anyways. I think Native Village should come with it. Well, Settlers has a little thing going on with Plaza, which is not a thing going on with Swashbuckler, which, I don't know. Workshop has a fair amount of appeal for being the main source of gains. I guess we'll do the Settlers. I don't know. Native Village is probably going to end up being more useful. So let's do that. Native Village Masquerade. Not a favorite of mine. This will be a workshop. Mask. Huh. I don't think I like that one, but I guess we're going to get a second Native Village. That's exciting. So soon. Pick up here. I guess take... Well, maybe not pick up. I was going to say take Plaza Masquerade, but I'm not seeing a ton of purpose in that right now. Getting a third Masquerade, other than the fact that I'm not trashing estates hardly at all. Do something sort of inoffensive. The goal for this turn is to get a Swashbuckler, maybe. You're already well on your way to getting that little bit done. This is just going to be a Swashbuckler. I don't know why you're pausing at 4. That's weird. Alright. I think I'm picking up here. We're about to shuffle, and I would like to hit 5. Okay, that's a Plaza on the bottom. Is it real tempting just to stop? That Plaza buy was so strange. say as I do that over trashing a card? Yeah, let's do that over trashing a card. I think another Swashbuckler here. That sounds about right. Sure. We're doing the Masquerade because we figured out that we were shuffling. Okay. Let's see what's down there. There's a Masquerade down there. There's a Settlers down there. State back, okay. I appear to be a little bit under-thinned compared to kaplane right now, which I don't think is completely unexpected. Settlers, alright. A native village? Yeah, also a native village. Let's do the plaza first then. Awkward. Oh, well, thank you. Alright, that's useful. Did I pass an estate? Yeah, I passed an estate. That's fine. Trash that. And what do we want to buy? Another Swashbuckler? Probably not. Probably nobles. That's pretty appealing. I'm not sure how soon Dominate starts. I cannot believe you kept getting plazas. There's the Swashbuckler. Okay. Pick one of those up. Swashbuckler, sure. I want another Settlers with this workshop, I believe. We'll be finding another Swashbuckler, and there's 2 Masquerades, so let's discard. Pick up. I guess I didn't really need the Settlers in the shuffle, but good practice. I think I want to thin there. No, I'm not sure. Possibly this should just be Dominate or another Swashbuckler. Now that chest is going to be a bit of an issue. Let's make this a Swashbuckler. Alright, well, I think I've won this one. Despite the bit of an ugly start. We might go buy hunting with death cards. Right. I maybe should have just gone to dominate last turn. I guess that would have made it hard to take the chest back this turn, so that wasn't a great idea. Or potentially difficult. I don't think I mind the little bit of extra building. Anyways, we'll be dominating from here out. This is a nobles, possibly a swashbuckler. I think you're almost going to be forced to go by hunting, but we'll see. I guess I could, like, set aside estates or something. That seems really stupid. Just gain native villages. That also seems a little stupid. You gain masquerade. Native village masquerade. Funny little engine looking thing. Oh boy, we get to pass gold. Here, have a gold. I guess I do have to worry about this wild hunt at some point. How many points that's going to produce. Could be a difficulty. So at this point you're going to dominate each turn too, which means it's kind of a turn slow to start doing that. Oh, we'll lose to this wild hunt, apparently. I could start workshopping death cards and hope. But then I run a risk of actually exposing the... what's it? I guess we want to start workshopping estates. Well, you can do that too. Set them aside. Yep, I've blown this one. It's feeling good for a second, but I can't do anything about the wild hunt. The chest. Giving me a ruined village? Okay. That's annoying, I suppose. How many do I have? So we'll play this first. We're really not going to find the native village. Oh, we will. Well, maybe I just like set aside just now. Let's get this ruined village back to you. I could start gaining estates. That seems kind of stupid. I don't know what I'm doing. I feel like I've lost. because I didn't get a wild hunt. Because I'm an idiot. Pass a native village this turn, so, well, I'm gonna ruin village back. Or maybe you dudded. Unlikely. Too much plaza, and there's too many draw cards, not enough bad cards. No, ruined village is out of our life. So that's good. Find wild hunt. Alright, well, let's try not to dud here. That is a dud. I guess I'll just pick this up. We won't want to set aside anything essential. We're going to be passing a masquerade. This is all feeling very bad all of a sudden. Because I didn't get a wild hunt. I really, really needed to. Doesn't matter, does it? You want to set aside an estate, okay. Fine. Well, no, I don't necessarily lose next turn, do I? This is recoverable. We just don't, we buy, we gain an estate and then buy a wild hunt, right? Let's see how it works out. Do I want to draw into this? I don't think so. Or do I buy, well, I buy the wild hunt, that forces the estate gain. So you get a estate gain, wild hunt, dominate, and we're fine if we draw. Do I need the estate? 3 points, 4 points. Yeah, I need the estate. Well, that would result in a loss also. No, it's clear that I can't dominate here. I also get a little bit screwed over by a curse coming. Well, no, that would be a bad idea for you. It would be good to get a little bit thinner on the coppers. I'm not seeing a way we're drawing into this, turns out. I guess I know what's in there. Let's look. So copper, 2 plazas, 3 golds, 2 native villages, and a province is what's in there. So I probably do want to stop here. I can't just... You're low on coffers. There's a chance if you take the wild hunt, you don't end up drawing. Or if you take the wild hunt points, you can't end up hitting numbers. But it does seem a little overly risky to count on that. So dominate probably... Well, man, I actually don't know if a dominate probably loses. You do not have very much draw. Well, you have 3 masquerades. That should be enough. Alright, let's take a wild hunt right now. Yeah, looks like I could have done the dominate. Darn. What are we passing? Gold. Not finding village is the surprising way to dud for you, I feel. Surprising way for me to dud either, but now I'm buying a duchy too, I guess. Can't dominate. Yeah. And I am passing... Holy hell. Plaza. I suppose. Yeah, I think it has to be the plaza. You have your plaza back. Discard of copper. Huh. What am I getting? Workshop? Probably not. I don't know what I'm getting. Gold. You have another masquerade, so whatever. Points. Yep. Now you feel like you can't dominate, right? No, you can't dominate. Well, I have to pass a curse, right? No, you can't dominate. I don't know what you're gonna do. Alright, you go for it. So we're gonna need to gain 2 estates. And, yeah. I don't know that that's happening. Without a native village here. Okay. So I did not get the native village. What now? I have to pass a curse. Is what now? Okay, that's not happening. Great. Native village is the bottom card, not that it would make much of a difference. So now we have to hope for some sort of absolutely massive dud. I don't know if Masquerade's a good way to try to induce that or not. Probably yes. And we are going to pass you a native village. Workshop doesn't do me any good, right? Okay, fine. That got screwed up because I didn't get a wild hunt. It also got screwed up by a bunch of duds, but mostly the lack of wild hunt. Let's hope I can win a game. Feeling increasingly like I should be playing today from how I'm feeling, but we'll see. 2-5 seems okay. We'll open Soothsayer, I guess. Probably without Tracker. Yeah, probably without Tracker. No way to crash curses here other than trade, which doesn't really do you a ton of good for building. You like Tracker. I don't like Tracker, I don't think. Let's do without it. It's quick, though. So. Sure. Now you top deck a guide. Man, how does everything work? Oh, another 5. You still top deck a guide, right? Like a trade or something. I guess it could be Herald. Don't top deck that. Okay. Next turn I probably hit 3 or 2. So this is my big opportunity to get something that costs 4. Well, you're playing a Soothsayer, so I'll hit 3. What do I want that to be? Initial Instincts Inventor. Although we're probably not ever really going to be drawing here. Sure, let's miss more numbers. Hey. Really? I guess I can guide next hand. I don't know. Herald's better than gold, right? Find the gold. Okay. Yeah, I don't like this hand. We'll just keep taking Heralds and hope that eventually something works. Although at this point, I have taken, what, 3 curses? Not too bad. These heralds do so much nothing. A guide, yeah. Wait. What are we doing? Like Inventor Groundskeeper, or Inventor Wild Hunt, Conclave Wild Hunt, Guide Wild Hunt. Are these really better than playing a Soothsayer? I don't know. Gold Guide is a poor alternative. Let's try that. At least we both get to watch Heralds not work. It's usually not how these games go for me. Ooh, Herald hit something. That's a miracle. What do I want to do here? Trade isn't out of the question, but I don't love the idea of trashing an estate with it. So there's only going to be so many opportunities. Actually, what am I talking about? Yeah, let's get rid of those. This hand seems mostly fine. Right, typical. Oh, good. Hey. I mean, we knew they were down there, but still. Inventor and Soothsayer together. All eternity. You know, I'm pretending we're going to have the ability to get good turns off. Well, apparently, you have one good turn. I wonder if there's just been like Wild Hunt trade money. Problem is, if you're not doing Soothsayer, they get to build this good deck. I don't know what to play. Like, I've been trying to figure this one out all game because I keep having it. And I feel like I can keep making the wrong decision over and over again and have no idea. That's a good one. don't know whether to call this guide. This game is just, I have no clue whether to do anything. It's a chunked up mess where who knows what's good. Good old Conclave. Doesn't hit for anything. Just trying to figure out which action to play. Farmland, something into state. Farmland to state into... It's the first curse you've gotten since who knows when. Farmland curse into a state, surely. It's good for your groundskeeper. Weird. Hit something. Dang. I'm gonna take an estate off this, I think. Not a whole lot of game left. I have a skull. I just need to watch for farmlanding golds, which is just like completely basic, but apparently it's being a difficulty today. Trade curse better than duchy. Is farmland curse better than duchy? Farmland curse is the same as duchy. Trade curse is less. Duchy is duchy. We'll pretend that there's game left. Which there is, maybe? I don't know anything. Are we just going to take 3 estates? Sure, why the heck not? I'm going to top deck the silver. Taking a state, buy a state. I guess you just buy province. Okay. What am I supposed to do now? Lose. I feel like you've had a lot of Herald hits. Oh, okay. Well, let's just buy province. Alright, let's see if we can win a game or not. Probably not, because I can't think. Well, this start seems sort of clear. Right? There's nothing that would make me not want to Fairy Recruiter and buy it. I guess eventual buy being Baron is the main one, but that's eventual. And the second one. You get to play yours turn 3. That's exciting. I think I want this to be a Baron. It's a little bit funky with estate trashing as it is, but it is the buy eventually, and I don't think there's anything that's going to be too much better. Do you have a recruiter in hand? No. Surprising. What am I buying here? Dungeon? Possibly. Fairy onto Wild Hunt. Fairy onto Lab. Which is to say, do I need to trash an estate? The answer is no. Didn't find the Baron. That's good. I decided that sounded like a good idea. That was probably a little bit quick. As it was. Something like a Lab Silver may have been better. Or like a Silver Recruiter here. I do think I want to be. Well. I don't know where the gains are going to come from to keep doing Village. Problem with Piaz is it hits Baron and then you're not very happy about it. You trashed copper. You trashed just as much copper as I have, so you're not going to do better this turn. I guess I probably want one of these. Maybe you replace. Just deal a curse and recruit the estate seems like a fine thing to be doing. So let's start on that bit. I kind of just want like a gold, which means that silver, lab silver might be just the move right now. I don't know if I actually need more draw. I am net thinning. Let's just take a gold. Regret it. That was impressive. Guess I managed to do something significantly worse. Just keep doing this plan thingy, which isn't great, but it'll do for now. There's a lab gold here. I'm gonna get outworked by the two barons, but maybe not. Might be being a little bit too direct. Curse goes to state. Fine. Two barons just takes so much work. I don't know why, you're pretty much just using one of them to be able to play it, so... This is about my assessment. You need to buy something to feed your recruiter, which then... You're just in the same boat all over again. I screwed this up. No, maybe not. No, we're fine. Replace the cursed state. And maybe by a wild hunt. I am feeling the need for a bit more draw. I did end up lower on the number of labs. Or this could also just be like 2 golds. Gold recruiter, 2 golds sounds a bit better. May end up recruiting gold this turn. Probably will end up recruiting gold this turn. Yes, look at the curse. What did we say we were doing? We were going to trash a gold. We're going to figure out what we wanted to do about copper. Draw this. We'll take this to an estate. This might just be province gold. There would be some appeal to taking out the estate possibility, but or Wild Hunt province. Just make sure that we draw. Piles are close. They're slightly better on gains than me, but behind on points. Which I don't know if that means anything. The gains is the worry. I guess I have a decent chance at winning this turn if you do the curse to estate thing, which means you probably shouldn't do the curse to estate thing. You probably knew this well before I did, because you're actually awake today. No, curse to estate. Alright, well. I think I might be able to do it this turn then. Yeah, Baron gain an estate. We place gold to province and buy 2 curses. That's what we're going to do. It's going to win the game. Let's see, we're going to Baron gain an estate. Replace gold to province and buy 2 curses. Okay. And there, I got to win 1 game, so it won't be 6-0. It'll be 5-1, I'm sure, but not 6-0. Oh, here's Silos to haunt me again. What's this game all about? This game is all about how there isn't a village other than the night. And there isn't a trasher other than the night. And there's a terminal in Goons that you really want to play. I don't think nights are going to happen, just because the next one could be so much better than the first one. This isn't much of a kingdom. The 5, I think, is actually going to be Royal Seal. It's seeming like the best option. It's a little bit tough to get Grand Market, but 3-4 I think starts with 2 silvers. Which means I just, with a 2-5, get to do a worse version of the 3-4. That's sweet. It's going to start Enchantress. Alright, We're gonna buy Royal Seal, I think. I don't really want to expose any potential day manas, so... Silos, sure. Use silver next. Top deck it. This will be a Storyteller. Get Silos eventually, but not immediately. This will top deck a Goons. Goons does things against Silos. Silver. Storyteller. Oops. Silos, probably. Oh, he managed to get a Grand Market. That's exciting. Oh, Storyteller Grand Market's awkward. So, that's awkward. Something to look forward to later. Just keep buying silver. Let's go find a Goons. Top deck a Storyteller, I guess. It would be really cool as buying a Grand Market like you can. It just happens. This does make things a little bit easier for me. Discard 2. Oh, here's my Grand Market. On top, too. Excellent. Just what I need is an enchantress to make all my dreams come true. Darn, I'm gonna get goonsed. That's almost deck. Out of a 5-card hand. I'm not sure whether I should keep the silver. I think I will. Gold Storyteller, I'm guessing. There's just no play here. There's another Grand Market. Man, could you, not draw some turn? Soon? Too much more of this, I'm just gonna lose. Not that it's completely clear that I haven't just lost already, but... I think you should take a Royal Seal, genuinely, here. Royal Seal Storyteller. Yeah. Gold. That's a little ambitious. Deck a Storyteller. This is lovely. Remember that this is going to get Goons attacked. Cry a little. Gold. Storyteller on top. Okay. Reasonable. This is fine. This is Storyteller Gold on top of the deck. Yay, a dud. Heck, why not? That would be why not. Whoops. I forgot that Storyteller gave a coin, so that was amusing. So I guess we're going to top deck a Storyteller and a gold again. That seems okay. I guess I could top deck 2 silvers. What did you do last turn? Storyteller silver. That's right, you had the dud. Let's just top deck a gold with it and call that a day. Helpful duds do not continue. How unfortunate. You left a card. Okay. Let's make left a card. A reminder that there's 2 cards in the discard pile. 13 is 2 golds. Province silver. I'll take 2 golds as you. Gold. Yeah. Let's see. There is no point in drawing the 2 cards that I discarded. And there's a Storyteller in those 2, so let's stop. Alright, this feels good. Trying to avoid copper. 2 provinces. This could be like province top deck of gold. Silver? Maybe. Seems like the other reasonable option. Guess it was going to happen eventually. Just hope that it happens over there at some point before the game ends. The good news is you can't be comfortable taking 2 provinces, because I'm supposed to draw this turn. The bad news is that you don't know, so I'm probably not going to. So this is going to be province and 2 duchies. 2 provinces. Okay. Fine. We're going to be able to draw to the end here. So 7. This is short of winning, which I guess you maybe knew. I don't want to just leave province. Some sort of inefficiency there. So I'm not just going to leave 1 province, I think. We want to avoid that dud winning. It's going to be like silver or copper, neither on top. Damn. Be helpful if you didn't find the goons. Okay. Well, this isn't going to work out. Jeez. Alright. Well, that was a pretty bad set. I was mostly asleep for it, so fortunately won't remember much. Anyways, see you all.